Ladies and gentlemen, I've been talking about this for weeks now on this channel. Adam Schiff is officially removed from the House Intelligence Committee along with Eric Swalwell. This is an ABC News article. There are a number of other Democrats removed from key committees, but these are the two most important removals, so to speak. Quote, Speaker McCarthy confirms that Adam Schiff, Eric Swalwell, and others are getting kicked off the Intel and Foreign Affairs Committees. Promises made, promises kept. Representative Troy Nehls, a member of the Conservative House, tweeted on Tuesday. So, you have a huge paradigm shift. Not only are they not in top positions like the chairman anymore, Adam Schiff was the chairman of the House Intel Committee. He is no longer even on the committee. This is absolutely amazing for a number of reasons. They have gone after Trump, utilizing McCarthy. Adam Schiff will no longer be on the Intel Committee. Adam Schiff, wow. So this is huge. Adam Schiff was a Democratic Party, not just partisan, he utilized the intelligence agencies and intel community to level allegations, baseless allegations against Trump. What he did was, he stated endlessly he had evidence against Trump. He had something in between circumstantial and direct evidence. That was almost a verbatim quote. We have something in between circumstantial and direct. He tried desperately to disparage and demean and insult Trump. And that was like every time he went on CNN and MSNBC, which had to have been in the hundreds of times. If Michael Avenatti was on MSNBC and CNN over 200 times in the span of 2 years, and now he's in prison. Adam Schiff was easily 300 times on MSNBC and CNN. The publicity that was manufactured from all of this, the public relations, it wasn't about Trump being a national security risk. It wasn't about Trump working with the Kremlin. It was about how can you use the prestige, the authority, the allure of the House Intel Committee. Same with Eric Swalwell. How can you use the gravitas of government and generate as much spin in media? And we know that from the New York Times, MSNBC, CNN, the Washington Post, Vanity Fair, Esquire, The Atlantic, New Yorker, New York Magazine, Rolling Stone, BuzzFeed, Vice. It is a monstrosity, a PR monstrosity. Then you have Jimmy Kimmel, and then you have Stephen Colbert and Seth Meyers just reading from the teleprompter, something written almost certainly by the Democratic National Committee every single night, and relaying the same narrative, the same spin, the same twisted, absurd viewpoint that Trump is a menace to national security. How do we know? Well, I mean, the House Intel and all of these committees are investigating him, and there's government agencies that don't like Trump. And now we're finding out from the Twitter files that these government agencies and individual Democrats, Schiff included, wanted to silence and suppress 250,000 conservative or Republican accounts, profiles on Twitter. Okay, and the New York Post story was suppressed. Why? Because government agencies, the Democratic Party, and Twitter officials worked together, conspired together to prevent the truth about the Democratic Party. Hit subscribe to this channel right now. Every day, 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. on H.A. Goodman on YouTube. We will have uploads, so be here at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. every single day. This is huge, ladies and gentlemen. Check out my segments on H.A. Goodman's other channel. That channel's growing. We're almost at 204,000 subs. You could be the 204,000 subscribers. We're going to get to 210 in maybe a couple of weeks. So word of mouth, tell your friends, family, anybody who might enjoy this channel. I read from, public record here, The Hill, Adam Schiff will no longer be on the Intel Committee. And then you have, it's in the New York Post. Kevin McCarthy confirms House panel boot for Schiff, Swalwell, and others. Washington Examiner, Dems dissed. Adam Schiff and Eric Swalwell confirmed to lose powerful positions. So they're no longer on the House Intel Committee. And this is absolutely huge. Eric Swalwell also is a very interesting gentleman. He was accused of having a romantic relationship with a foreign operative. He was accused of, I don't know if he's even denied the relationship. I think he might have. I don't know if he's actually denied the relationship. I just don't think he addressed it. But anyway, hit subscribe. Be here tonight. I should have a live stream. And be here definitely like around 6 p.m., 6:30 p.m. But ladies and gentlemen, my Patreons, to my new Patreons, I cannot thank you enough. Your Patreon support is so important to enable me to stay independent, and it's awesome. I appreciate your support greatly. Independent content creators, I don't have $20 million in venture capital funding like some people. And anyway, your support is just so greatly appreciated. I'm not part of like a conglomerate or a group. I'm just completely independent, oftentimes going against the mainstream. But anyway, become a member. And if you want to go to hagoodman.com to read my writing on The Hill, the Huffington Post Salon, the Jerusalem Post, the Federalist, and other publications, you can become part of a newsletter there. And also, the super thanks is below, next to the like and the share buttons. This is huge because they didn't have anything on Trump. They're not going to indict Trump, especially with the classified data. And I will talk about the top secret intelligence now found. The top secret intel linked to Biden. So, or classified data. Okay. So you have CNN, Biden and his team and his House legal team don't know exactly what's in classified documents found. So here you go. They lost classified documents, which is exactly what Joe Biden's classified documents remarks come back to haunt him. So, of course, he was speaking out against Trump, and what happens? He was the one who's irresponsible and potentially broke laws. So we'll talk about that, and they're going to investigate that. But, and that's going to that's going to be part of the impeachment. You have to understand, the House of Representatives will impeach Biden. All the, nothing's ever going to happen, that's flown out the window. That's done. This is a huge paradigm shift. And Adam Schiff is gone. So it's a paradigm shift. This is a huge change in how business is done. Enormously huge change. And you have a situation where they're not going to be able to torment Republicans anymore. That was their number one goal. That was their number one mission. The House Intel Committee, the House Oversight and House Judiciary were used to get Trump's tax returns. They were used to investigate Trump. Trump's tax returns showed nothing. They say, well, he didn't pay taxes. Well, go and look at the New York billionaires and real estate moguls in New York, liberal Democrats who give to the Democratic Party. Go see how much in taxes Michael Bloomberg paid, okay, compared to what the tens of billions of dollars he has. So, you look, they have nothing. They were supposed to have found crimes. They were supposed to have found serious national security risks. They were supposed to have found all of these things against Trump. They didn't. They did not. Okay? And now the investigators will be investigated. Now they're going to look at all the records. They have access to all of Adam Schiff and Eric Swalwell's communication. That's huge. Because they're done on government networks. So the chairman of the House Intel Committee, Michael Turner, he will look at, in addition to all the other people in the House Intel, but House Oversight and House Judiciary, McCarthy is already doing very well, blocking IRS funding, 87,000 new employees. I talked about that. I talked about the special counsel likely ending its classified data probe into Trump. That not a lot of people really enjoyed that one, but it's important. It's essentially ending that probe because of the mishandling of classified data by Biden. But things are changing, people. The days of, oh, nothing's ever going to happen, those are done. Give me your thoughts below. Be here in a couple of hours for sure at around 6 p.m. or so. I'll have some very important, either a live stream or a very important upload. Give me your thoughts. Thanks, everybody.